Before I take even one step into this, you need to know what psychic clairvoyance is. Psychic clairvoyance is seeing what is not normally seen with the eyes. The ability to perceive things that are typically hidden beyond the ranges of the 5 human senses, commonly called a sixth sense. The ability of psychic clairvoyance is something that exists in all people and is the building block of all psychic ability, but only a handful of us can use that ability at all, and only a few of that handful can use the psychic clairvoyance ability at will. First psychic clairvoyance experience. To put it bluntly, my first psychic clairvoyance experience scared the life out of me, and I didn't really know what was going on at first. I was about 10 years old, and it was early in the evening during the summer. The sky was blue, and it had been a beautiful day full of wonderful events. We had just finished dinner, and were going to all get into our pajamas and eat popcorn while watching movies as a family. My mom told me to go take a shower before we got started. As soon as the words left her mouth, I was frozen in fear, and for just a brief moment I could see the red and blue flashing of ambulance lights, but I couldn't hear them. All I could hear was a SHHHHH sound like you get when the TV is fuzzy. I ran to my room in tears and looked out the window at the house across from us. I stared at this house often as I really liked the elderly couple that lived there, and my dad and I often went over there to help them with little chores and whatnot. My disobedience made my mom very angry at me, and through her yelling at me to shower, I yelled back at her that, if I took a shower, that something bad was going to happen. Psychic clairvoyance. For a brief moment she took me seriously, and then she threatened to ground me if I didn't go shower. And as I had plans to go to the lake with friends the next day, I complied. I got in shower, and I could feel myself shaking in fear, and I couldn't figure out why or what it was that I was so afraid of. After my shower, I found out that the gentleman who lived there had died, and my parents always took me seriously from then on. Sadly, my first psychic clairvoyance experience was because a good and close friend was about to die. Since that day, I have worked very hard to strengthen my psychic clairvoyance abilities in order to help others and maybe prevent other such tragedies.